Hi guys, I'm Yamashita Takehiro, a student in the Engineering Foundation year, and I'll be applying for the Events Officer this time. So there are things that I like, there are things that I dislike, and there are some weird things about me. So I'll go in that order. So things that I like, well, I like to read, I like to run, I like to watch K-dramas, I like to eat, and many others, but these are a few. What I dislike, well, something I really cannot stand is people talking too much but doing too little. Another thing is when people make too much noise at some place that is supposed to be quiet. And lastly, when people eat too loudly. I just cannot stand those loud eaters. It just gets to me. Right, and then some weird things about me. Well, I like to greet animals. Like, you know, when I look at an animal, I'd be like, good morning. And then I like to wish every plane that passes by a pleasant journey. Not that they actually, not that they actually could listen, but yeah, that's what I do. And one last thing is that I actually practice winking a lot. For whatever reason it is, I just thought winking was something I could practice. Well, the most prominent reason would probably be, my experience. As some of you may know, well, I have been the president as well as a vice captain of my previous school. So there are a number of events that I've planned, large-scale events like carnivals, or academic events like debates or exhibits, or even just festivals that you carry out at school. So for me, the events that I've planned, the things in my arsenal, the skills that I've obtained, well, these are what make me suitable for this role, and of course, different from the rest. I have systems that I've so-called created, of course not created, but I've used and etched into my so-called conscience whenever I make a decision or make a request, right? So these are some things that I think would differentiate me from any other candidate running for this role. So events, not a problem for me. So yeah. Okay, so I'll just touch briefly on my personal goals and a bit more about my vision. So one of the goals that I have would actually to join a marathon and finish it. That's a goal for me, like to actually run a full marathon, 42 plus kilometers. And for my vision for this student association, well, it has remained the same. If you've watched my previous video, you know that I'm an advocate of inclusion and diversity. So I still want to do the same, bring greater inclusion and diversity into the entire university. Including people who are a bit more shy or a bit more introverted, or people who may seem, like they could actually go for a jog or these kind of things. I want them to be included in every decision that we make, and of course also to include one thing, and that is early risers for many other events, because early risers, I know many of the events you probably cannot wouldn't have attended because you sleep early. So yeah, that's something I want to bring towards the entire SA. Okay, so you have taken your time to watch this video, and I truly thank you for that. Regardless of whether you vote for me or not, let's just enjoy this process. Alright, so yeah, that's all. Have a nice day.